Long ago, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and lush forest, there lived a man named Pastor Ezekiel. He was no ordinary man, he was a charismatic preacher with a silver tongue and a heart as dark as the night. The villagers adored him, for he spoke of God's love and miracles with such passion that even the trees seemed to sway in reverence. But behind his holy robes and fiery sermons, Pastor Ezekiel harbored a secret that would soon unravel like a thread pulled from a worn-out cloth. Pastor Ezekiel's church, Mount Zion Revival Center, was the largest in the village. Every Sunday, the pews were packed with eager believers, their faces glowing with hope. Women brought their finest offerings, and men emptied their pockets, believing their sacrifices would bring blessings. But Pastor Ezekiel had a different plan. He saw their faith not as a gift to God but as an opportunity for himself. One evening, after a powerful sermon, Pastor Ezekiel called Sister Amina, a young widow, into his office. He spoke softly, his voice dripping with false concern. "Sister Amina," he said, "God has revealed to me that you are destined for greatness. But first, you must prove your faith." Sister Amina, desperate for a breakthrough, listened intently. Little did she know, Pastor Ezekiel's intentions were far from holy. Weeks turned into months, and Pastor Ezekiel's deceit grew bolder. He convinced Brother Kofi, a hardworking farmer, to sell his land and donate the money to the church. "God will multiply your seed," he promised. But instead of blessings, Brother Kofi found himself penniless and heartbroken. The villagers, blinded by their faith, continued to trust their shepherd, unaware of the wolf lurking beneath his robes. But as the saying goes, the higher the kite flies, the more visible it becomes. One day, a stranger arrived in the village. His name was Pastor Samuel, a humble man with a gentle spirit and a heart full of truth. He had heard whispers of Pastor Ezekiel's deeds and felt called by God to expose the darkness hiding in plain sight. Pastor Samuel began his mission quietly, visiting the homes of those who had been wronged. He listened to Sister Amina's tears and Brother Kofi's anger. He prayed with them, offering comfort and hope. Slowly, the pieces of Pastor Ezekiel's deception began to come together like a puzzle. One Sunday morning, as Pastor Ezekiel stood before his congregation, preaching about God's mercy, Pastor Samuel walked into the church. The room fell silent as he approached the pulpit. "Brothers and sisters," he began, his voice steady and strong, "today, the truth will set you free." With courage and clarity, Pastor Samuel revealed Pastor Ezekiel's sins, the lies, the manipulation, the exploitation. The congregation gasped in shock, their hearts heavy with betrayal. Pastor Ezekiel tried to defend himself, but his words rang hollow. The evidence was undeniable. In the days that followed, the village came together to heal. Pastor Samuel stayed to guide them, teaching them the true meaning of faith and forgiveness. As for Pastor Ezekiel, he fled the village, his once mighty empire reduced to dust. The villagers learned a valuable lesson, that not all who wear the cloth are servants of God. And so, the tale of the deceitful shepherd became a cautionary story, passed down from generation to generation. It reminded the people to seek truth, to test every spirit, and to trust not in the words of men but in the unwavering light of God. And from that day forward, the village thrived, not because of a single man's charisma, but because of their collective faith, resilience, and commitment to justice. For in the end, it is not the size of the church that matters, but the purity of the hearts within it.